Now, 6 News Sports.
Business is picking up for Teddy Rezac. In just the last week, the Westside football player has received offers from Notre Dame, Missouri, and now Nebraska. Teddy plays both offense and defense for the Warriors, a team that won the state championship. He had a touchdown in that game against Gretna inside Memorial Stadium. It was a pass right here from his brother. Teddy's teammate Caleb Benning also has a Nebraska offer. Their kicker Tristan Alvano, who was a senior this past season, is headed to Lincoln. So there's a big-time connection between the two teams. Teddy is a 3-star recruit in the 2024 class.